is I'm going to go down the script and I'm going to talk about potential rebuttals that would happen as going through the cold calling script. All right. So, hi. Yes, I'm looking for the owner of 123 Sycamore Street. So, the first potential rebuttal, wrong number. Oh, wrong number. So sorry to bother you. God, am I even in the right state? What we try to do is, if am I even in the right state? Is this Florida? Yeah, this is Florida. Oh, well, hey, man, my name's Nicholas and I invest in real estate in the area. And I was wondering if you've ever considered selling before. So we want to loop them back in. Wrong number. Oh, my God. Am I even in the right state? Is this Florida? You know, I know that if I can get a lead for our client or for you in the same state, you can probably do something with it. So turn those wrong numbers into leads. Boom. Get it, Trevor. Thanks for tuning in, dude. I've been following your journey as well. So I appreciate it, man. And I'm moving to Florida. I don't know if that's where you are, but I hope it is. I'd love to see you. Um, So, first objection could be a wrong number. Hey, is this the property owner of 123 Sycamore Street? Yes, it is. Oh, hi, my name's Nicholas. I was wondering if you've ever considered selling before. Yeah, I have. How much you want to offer? Okay, great. Another objection. We got an offer that they want. Well, hey, we don't normally make an offer till we find out that there's interest on your end. But if you got a couple of minutes, I would love to chat. Right? Boom. Second objection overcovered. Yeah, I want to sell it. How much you want to give me? Some of these people, you be ready, man. Be ready for their tones. Like some of you guys may think that I'm being exaggerated with my tones. I am not. Okay. If you guys have ever cold called, how these people can get. Okay. So make sure we're going out there. Make sure we're making it happen. All right. So we've got wrong numbers. We've got yes. Yes, I do want to sell. Make an offer. How about no, I don't want to sell? Okay, great. Well, look, I completely understand. Look, I completely understand. If would you maybe mind taking down my direct line in case anything ever changes or anyone does consider selling? I've gotten a 40% yes rate to that. 40% of people take my number down. That is powerful. The next best thing to getting a lead is getting your name on their fridge. Period. Awesome. Trevor's in Orlando. All right, bro. Let's link up. I'm flying. I just got my car shipped today to St. Pete. I just rented a house out there for the year. Super pumped. And I'll be landing Saturday morning. I'm available, brother. So let's link up while I'm out there. All right, guys. So we've got wrong number. No, I don't want to sell. Yes, I do want to sell. Make an offer. Now let's go into the script. What are the general repairs needed for the house? What you got? What you need all this information for, anyways? What you asking me all this question for? Look, sir, I understand that it can be daunting, but we have to find out the condition of the property so that we can make you our highest and best offer. Isn't that what you want? Is now not a good time? You want me to call you back at another time? But I've got to get these questions answered. Is basically what you're going for. Okay. So why asking me all these questions? All right. So we got that one covered. All right. Next up, how old is the roof? What's it matter how old the roof is? Well, sir, actually, I mean, it's a big expense replacing a roof on a house, and it doesn't matter. The roof can be old. It can be torn down. It could not have a roof. It's all right. It's okay. I just need to know before I look any further into it. So as we begin to navigate these, right, these answers are simple. I mean, I'm coming up with them. Hopefully, they're serving you guys. But the answers are pretty simple. They're all just common sense. After the roof, then our next biggest objection might be the reason for selling. Okay, what's your reason for selling? And not that that's an objection, but they may not give you the real reason, and that's when it's up to us to really get in there and dive deep. They call these impact questions. Impact questions. And what that is questions like, oh, I'm too old to do this. Oh, really? Tell me how that has affected you. Oh, wow. Tell me more. Really? All of these things, there are words for you to use to get them to keep going on about the situation. Tell me more about that. So you find these things and you're going to get them rambling. Someone like me, I can have a hard time cold calling because I like talking so much, which you can probably tell. But it can make it difficult for me sometimes to slow down and be present with somebody else. Just admitting my flaws. Just admitting my flaws. All right. So the next one might be the what's your reason for selling? Impact questions. Really get the reason. We have a rule at lead mining, and that is as soon as you get them complaining, um, as soon as you get them complaining about the problem, that's when you found the true motivation. Man, you wouldn't believe it. They're not paying rent. They tearing the house up. I couldn't believe it. They hung up on me 3 times last week. I'm sick of these tenants. Boom. We found it, right? This guy does not want to be a landlord anymore. Got it. So, reason for selling. The next big objection is going to be the mortgage. No one likes answering mortgage questions. Okay. We're all taught that numbers are very private. Me, I don't feel that way. I think numbers are numbers. Some people are good at moving them, some people aren't. But the less we know about numbers, the less we grow through numbers. And I feel like not enough people talk about it, but that's just my own personal thing. Anyways, a lot of people don't like to talk about their mortgage. So what do we do there? Well, what do you got to know about my mortgage for? Well, ma'am, if there is a mortgage on the property, we just like to know how much it is. So, we can make sure that we pay it off for you. Make sure that it's covered, you know? Oh, ma'am, if it doesn't have a mortgage, we could have additional options and maybe ways to make you even more money off of the property. Tell them the truth. An owner finance deal normally nets the owner more cash over time. Well, tell them, hey man, what's the matter if I have a mortgage? Well, if you do have a mortgage, I want to make sure I can pay it off, and then I can come up with a win-win solution for you and I. And then if there's no mortgage, chances are I may even be able to pay you more for the property. So this is all super important stuff.